Hey everyone, my name's David Shack from Semi-Informatic, and today we're taking a look at NBA Playgrounds. This is a first contact. I've spent a little bit of time with the game already, but not appreciable time, maybe an hour or two, just to get a handle on what the game's got before I threw the video recorder on and showed you guys what it's all about. Meet Shaq, meet Larry Johnson. Two players I've unlocked since playing the game. This is from Saber Interactive, and they sent us over a copy to take a look at, which we're doing now. This is an arcade-style 2-on-2 basketball game. It's available on the Xbox One, PS4, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. If you've ever seen anything like NBA Jam or NBA Showtime or NBA Street, you know what this game's about. This is a 2-on-2 basketball game. We've got different courts, and different courts around the world. So we've got New York, we can play in Tokyo, London, Shanghai, and there are another couple that are in the States as well. I think there's Seattle and maybe Venice Beach and a bunch of other things. One of the weird things is the first thing you see when you open the game is a pack of cards. It gives you 3 cards, and that's how you unlock players, which I was a little bit concerned about because I thought that there was going to potentially be, like, I would have to spend money to unlock players, or I could fast track by spending money to unlock players, but it doesn't seem it. It just seems like that's just the way it works. So, as you can see here in the Miami Heat, I've unlocked Chris Bosh, and I've unlocked Tim Hardaway. I was lucky enough in the last round, because I've just played through a tournament, to unlock Shaquille O'Neal and Larry Johnson. And I think Shaquille O'Neal is one of the main characters in here. So let's jump in and see what it's all about. You can do online matches. There are tournaments, which are a series of 4 games. And once you reach the 4th game and you beat the 4th game, you unlock the next court, and then you can kind of continue on. We've seen card collections. You can open some packs. Let's see if we've got any packs. Here we go. So this is a silver pack. There is a greater chance of unlocking epic cards like Shaquille O'Neal and Larry Johnson. I've also got David Robinson in gold packs. But let's see what we get in our silver pack. Ooh, look at it. It's shiny. Let's flip them over. Nope. If you get a repeated card, your player levels up. So in this game, all your cards, all your regular cards, they start as bronze. And as you play with them more and more, each of the cards level up and you unlock moves for each of the players. I don't really like that in a game like this, because what ends up just happening is I'll choose 2 characters and just level those 2 characters up and never even think about using any of the other players. I kind of miss in games like NBA Jam and NBA Showtime, where you just get straight stats, and the stats are sorted out, and you just choose the right player. Doesn't look like we're getting any epic cards here. Nope, we've got a couple of repeats and some guys from Memphis and a guy from Indiana. That's alright, let's stick with Shaquille O'Neal and Larry Johnson, and let's jump into an exhibition match and check it all out. We're going to go random on the rest of the teams, and we're going to play in Tokyo, because I've only just unlocked that in the tournament. You'll hear a couple of commentators. So they've got Ian Eagle, who is, they say, from NBA Jam, but I've done a bit of research and I can only find the fact that he commentated in the NBA Jam TV show and not the NBA Jam game at any point. If you were going to advertise a commentator for NBA Jam, I think the one that you really want is Tim Kitzrow, who was responsible for all the classic Boom Shakalaka, He's on Fire, He's Heating Up, and all that type of stuff. The other commentator you'll hear is EJ the Mayor Johnson, who's actually a real commentator from Rucker Park in New York. So, that at least gives it some cred. I'm going to hit the option button here rather than just talking.
Playmaker has joined the fray, but you really can't be afraid to get up in his face.
Oh, missed it. All right. So.
Try it again.
All right. Okay. This game has all your regular features that you might see in a 2-on-2 arcade-style basketball game. So in my little player circle, I've got turbo button. I can pass. I've got shoot. I can call for alley-oops. If I hit shoot while I'm an appreciably close distance to the rim, and I've still got turbo, I'll do a special move, and the special move will build up your meter. So at the moment, you'll see I've got a basketball with a lightning bolt in it. That gives me a shot as long as I can take it in the time it needs to, which might not be. It's flashing. It's going to go away. It's a shot that has a super high chance of going in. I haven't really missed one, at least on this side of the court. I haven't tried one on the other side of the court, so maybe next time we get one, we'll try on the other side of the court. What I am finding, which is a bit disconcerting, is that there seems to be
Perfect shot, extra
like,
point.
and as I go to say that I'm having trouble with the actual timing of the shooting, I get a perfect shot. But that's maybe it's getting more and more dialed in. But what I'm finding is that there's a very small window to getting a shot that goes in versus a shot that goes out. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, that can be a really good thing in a game. But to me, the one thing that this game just might be missing is the feedback on how on why a shot was late. Because right now, if you let go early and miss, it'll just say early next to the rim when the ball bounces away, or he's going to get a double scored three. Nope. Or if it's late, like that, it just says late next to the thing, but doesn't really tell me. But there's no feedback during the shooting process about why the shot was late. And it doesn't really teach you that in the tutorial either, which is, you know, is possibly just an oversight. I mean, I've been playing for like maybe a couple of hours in this, and it's, you know, it's not much time in a game like this, but I seem to be starting to get the hang of it.
Celebrate, and stop.
Okay, Shaq, you could just, yeah, thank you. So I've got my boost at the moment is unlimited turbo, which is pretty handy. Hopefully I can get another. There we go.
This team is terrible.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. If you can hit in your shooting a perfect shot, which is releasing your shoot button at exactly the right time, a split second of being the right time, you'll get an extra point. So 2 points becomes 3 points, and 3 points becomes 4 points. And there's also multipliers where threes can be 6 points, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure I really like that. It's screwing with the game in a way that really affects its purity for me. And, you know, maybe it's just me being a stickler, but it kind of, for me, breaks the evenness for the team. I mean, I would much prefer, I think, the rubber banding that you get in games like NBA Jam, where, you know, the opposing team has a slightly better chance of getting a bucket in. Nope.
That one is gonna haunt him forever.
Oh, come on. But instead, we've got these things. Like one of the boosts is just straight up 12 points. Which, if you get 12 points and your score's tied and it's late in the game, you've got absolutely no chance of coming back. I don't even know what that is. I've got to start with a question mark.
Works it around. What happened there? Johnson. Jump shot. Goes with a leaner.
Okay, so it must be.
Chance the button on his controller is stuck? That's a good one.
Come on. This is what I'm talking about. Feedback-wise, I'm kind of really not sure why I missed that shot before, because I felt like I released it in the right spot.
Beautiful crossover.
And it's not even like it was just way out, like I'd held the button down.
Offers up the jumper.
Let's try to get in here.
Fires the jump shot.
Nope.
Oh, the humiliation.
Nope.
Not sure how he missed that one.
Not me neither. Yeah, you're right with that, commentator.
Here he goes with another jumper.
Oh, come on.
Goes for the jumper.
This is what I'm talking about. I should have been able to hit at least one of those shots, because I wasn't playing that badly. Look, it's a nice little fun basketball game, but it just, to me, doesn't feel like it's got the finesse of... I mean, and look, it's got huge boots to fill. NBA Jam is one of the most beloved basketball games in history, I would be confident in saying. And it's even met with the love that NBA Street has, or just even in the style that NBA Street has, with the music and just the way it feels. And oh, okay, they've got that two.
Distributing the basketball.
Yep.
Get out of my face.
Just doesn't feel as tight as either of those games.
What's in your
Which is unfortunate when it's... Oh!
Rebound. Oh, that's nasty. They are crushing them on the board.
Yes, they are. Again. So I shouldn't have missed that dunk. I wasn't even being challenged.
True champions stick it out.
So the other thing is that, you know, I'm not just saying that this game has a really bad shooting mechanic with no feedback blindly. Even if you go into the tutorial, and look, we might go into the tutorial just to show you kind of what you'll be up for if you do pick up the game and you do try the tutorial, and it's not just me not knowing how to play the game. I think it's in here. Here we go. So we're going to start the tutorial. I don't think there's also enough information or enough actual mechanical usage of what you're doing in the tutorial. Because it says, and you'll see in just a second, when it talks about shooting, it doesn't give you a lot of information about what early and late means. It just says that early and late exists, basically, and if you shoot too late, you're not going to get it in, or if you shoot too early, you're not going to get it in. But it doesn't really tell you exactly what those two terms mean. I mean, jumping the balls at the highest. Brilliant. Perfect.
Action is underway.
I can handle that. Now, here we go. Hold and release shot in the right moment. Doesn't tell you what the right moment is. Release too late and you'll overshoot. Hit the shot perfectly and you'll score an extra point. Release too soon and your shot will fall short. I don't know what's too soon? What's too late? What's the right moment? Now, to me, the right moment is at the peak of your jump. That's, to me, that's a good piece of feedback. Unless you're telling me something else in this instant, but they don't. So too late apparently. So who knew? So watch this. That's at the peak. Missed it.
What happened there?
I don't know. Again. So Larry Johnson at the peak.
Goes for the jumper.
All right. So I scored an extra point there because it was the first point of the match.
First score.
And look, maybe it's just the window is a little tight.
Sweet move on the crossover.
And you know, the window should be tight for the extra point you get if you can hit it perfectly. But not for general shots. So
here he goes with another jumper.
All right.
Here he goes again.
See, and I thought I let it go too early then.
Penny Hardaway.
But maybe there's a certain amount of slop in the animation, but there's not the same slop.
Get that weak game out of here.
in the shooting.
Jump.
Yellow bar on his opponent's stamina. If you sprint, push, dunk, elbow, crossover, and slam alley-oops.
Shot.
Yep.
He bungled that one.
I thought I had that one right.
He buries it.
You certainly eventually start to get the feel, but it still doesn't feel natural. Even when I know what the feel should be, I'm starting to get the hang of it. It just...
The tray ball from deep. You don't want to be
I can
playing
do it,
catch-up like this.
but it's not... doesn't feel right. Alright.
It's a monster on the board.
So there's stealing and there's pushing.
Not what he had in mind.
And I'm going to say sprint to hoop to dunk, hold and release the dunk in the right moment. Again, what's the right moment? I don't know. Let's go and try to do the right moment here. I mean, I got it in, but there was no feedback. I vaguely let go of the button in the middle, kind of, but then it slowed down. It had slow motion, so that threw my timing off as well. So, I don't know. It does make me too scared to actually do outside shots, and I'm just gonna do dunks now because... Oh.
Not sure how he missed that one.
Oh, hang on. I want to try this. Go here. Oh, look, apparently you can shoot that ball from anywhere. You can perform crossovers. And the crossovers are cool. They help you get out of some trouble, and I think that's something that was in NBA Street.
Ankle breaker. Goes with a leaner.
Oh.
Did he drop soda into his controller? This thing's not
I don't know.
working.
The commentary is not that great. Commentary is not that great.
Opportunity.
It's not. Yeah.
He finesses the layup.
He finesses the layup. Yes, I did. I finessed that shit out of that layup.
Coward.
Come on, dance, Shaq. Oh, he didn't dance. Look at those speakers, though. With the VU meters built in. L2 and X. All right. L2X. L2X. Nope. L2X. L2X. Oh, there we go. But nope. Of course not.
Good pass.
I mean, the blocking is quite good. The blocking feels really good.
Nowadays they call that the jelly roll. EJ, you think he actually understands the whole concept behind basketball? Not with that ugly shot iron. The shot clock is part of the game, baby.
You know, the other thing I want from my basketball game is cool music. Whoa. Okay, so I can press square to steal, triangle to swat shots with the block, which actually works really well, and hit 0 or circle to push your opponent.
Stick.
You know, they don't. All the defensive commands work pretty good. Oh.
Offensive rebound. Oh, grandmama!
I don't know why that happened. Okay, Shaq. Come on. It's just, like I'm saying, it just needs a good, I think, just another finesse over the top of it. A little bit of speed in between shots. I think there's a little bit of, it just takes a little bit too long between him picking up the ball and when the ball comes back in just for the next game.
Goes for the jumper. A disgusting shot.
Oops. No, that's my fault.
Gotta be embarrassing.
I don't know what I did there. Again, I was uncontested.
They're really crashing the boards.
All right, double three-pointers for them. I suppose they need it.
In for the stop.
Just keep dunking. It feels like, I'm not sure if you've ever played F1 All-Stars, the karting Formula 1 game. It was an alright karting game,
Defense coming on strong.
but I always really wanted to be playing Mario Kart. In this game, it's an alright basketball game, but I just really want to be playing NBA Jam.
Grandmama.
Here we go. Do you dance? Do you dance?
Oh, watch it. Take a picture. Take a picture. Oh, I'm going to show you a patent move. Oh, bop, boop, and freeze. Tweet me.
No, it's just, no.
Hardaway. They're on the run with
Right.
that.
We're almost done here in this game. 38 seconds. This is NBA Playground by Saber Interactive. Again, available on Xbox One, PS4, PC, and the Nintendo Switch. Online isn't available on the Switch until a little bit later in the year when they launch their online services, but that should be coming.
Cleaning the glass.
If you like basketball games, I don't know, but I don't know.
Grabs the rebound.
See if you can find someone who's got it and try it out before you buy, I think.
Into his controller. This thing's not working.
Here we go. That was apparently a perfect shot, but I don't know. I just vaguely hit a button because I have no idea what's going on in the shooting aspect. All right, there it is. NBA Playground. My name's David Shack. This has been Semi-Informatic. See you next time. 2 seconds. Let's see if we get this shot in.
Fires up the jump shot.
Nope, of course not.
Well,
See you later.
Somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose, but it doesn't have to always be this big a margin.
On that note, I'm EJ the Mayor.
And I'm Ian Eagle. We'll see you next time on the playground.